Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's Amy the Cali Texan and I have Avon here. Say hi, Avon.
Hey.
What are we gonna get you today?
My ID, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how to get a Texas ID for a child. Let me show you on the computer what website to go to, what you need, and I'll walk you through the whole process, okay? Because I was kind of lost. I didn't know how to get him an ID. And he's going on a trip in May to New York. And he needs an ID to get on the airplane. So this has never like been an issue for me, but he needs it now. He's 13, so let me show you how to get a Texas ID card for your child. That way you kind of know what to do. You don't have to figure it out all on your own, because I was lost. I was literally lost. I didn't know how to do it. Let me show you. Guys, so of course Google is like your best friend, right? But look, here's the requirements. The documentation needed, okay, for license or ID, okay? Application for the issuance of an identification card, U.S. citizenship, or if you're not a U.S. citizen, evidence of lawful presence, a Texas residency, identity, and social security number. So this right here, dps.texas.gov, will walk you through step by step, and they also give you like a list of the acceptable, let me show you, all the acceptable forms of documents you can use, like your birth certificate, your different things. Watch, let me show you. So for U.S. citizenship, you can use acceptable documents. You see this right here, acceptable documents. It'll give you a list. So valid passport, unexpired, birth certificate, U.S. citizenship. Okay, and it's very important, they can't be laminated or photocopies. They will not take those. So here's the list of what you need. And then also like permanent residents, refugees. This is another list of different items. So that's what you can use for the proof of your U.S. citizenship, right? And then but you also need to show your Texas residency. So for this, you need two items. You can use like two different utility bills. They could be printed. They could be printed or like electronic. You could show them electronically. You can email it to them while you're there. They'll give you the email at the office, at the DMV. So it could be like a hard copy that you physically give to them, or electronically, and they'll have you email it to like their email. And then it could be like your bank statements, like different things that could show like where you live, right? And then also your vehicle registration, homeowners, renters insurance policy. For a kid though, it's a little hard because they don't have utility bills, they don't have homeowners insurance, like they don't have stuff like that. So I used a letter he got in the mail regarding his medical insurance, and I hope that works. So we'll see. You can also, it says Texas high school, college, or university report card or transcript. The problem is he's in middle school. He's not in high school yet. So again, he doesn't have these things. So it's a little more difficult for a child versus like a 16-year-old who might have a vehicle or be in high school and have a report card. But there's no age limit of getting an identification card. Like if I wanted to, I could probably get one for Ben, and Ben's 4 years old. Nolan is 11, so I could get them an identification card to carry if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I don't think that they need that. Another thing is, do you guys like my Top Gun shirt? I actually got it at Walmart for $2, and I really like it. It's my first time wearing it. So let's go back and see what else we need. U.S. citizenship, the residency, and identity. So for identity, let's see what it says. Bring one listed. So I have his birth certificate and a social security card. That's basically all I have because he doesn't have any documents. He doesn't have anything with his picture on it. This will be his first item. See, these are things you could use that have your name on it. He doesn't have these. So his first identification card is a little difficult because he hasn't been established yet. This will be his first item to establish himself, if that makes any sense. And again, documents must be original or certified copy. They should not be laminated and no photocopies can be accepted. That's very important. The last thing on the list is a social security number. So I'm going to bring in his social security card. It also says a W-2, a 1099, a pay stub with his name and social security number on it. Again, he doesn't have those things because he doesn't have a job. He's only 13 years old. So let me show you again this. And so I'm going back and forth between Texas Department of Public Safety, and that is just like dps.texas.gov, and then I'm on the ID card menu. So once you gather all your documents, right, and then right here you need an appointment. Like you have to have an appointment to go. So I click on make an appointment, and then it'll be schedule a driver license appointment. That's not what I'm doing for him because I'm just getting him an ID. So I'll keep scrolling. Wait a minute. To schedule an appointment, please visit our website. Okay. Well, let's click. Let's see. So we want it in English, and then you would fill out the name. This is not you, the parent's name. This is the actual child's name. Now, right here, he doesn't have an ID number, but I would put his first, his last name, his birth, and his last four of his social security number. And then once you do that, it'll take you to another page where it gives you an option to choose what day works best for you, and then it'll give you the available days for that date. Like if you pick Thursday as your best day, if that's your day off, it'll give you a list of openings on Thursday, and then you pick the time that works best for you. Now let me show you one more thing. You do get an email. Oh no, that's not it. You'll get an email verifying everything with the confirmation of whatever day or location or time you chose, right? So let me show you what I got for him. So you'll just get a confirmation and see it says apply for first time Texas ID. And it tells you check in 30 minutes before your appointment, bring all your documents, arrive early. And it does give you a barcode. Now, I don't know if they need to scan this barcode or what that is for, okay? But let me walk you through the rest as we go. We're actually going to go today, and then I'll show you how easy it is. Okay, guys? Stay with me. All right, guys, we made it. This is like Texas Department of Public Safety. We're like really confused because there's like signs for like juvenile probation, like juvie annex center, like for kids to go to school if they get in trouble, like all kinds of probation, adult probation. But I think we're in the right place, so let's go check in. Okay, guys, so that took about 20 minutes, I want to say, because it's 2:13 and we got here before 2 o'clock. I'm not sure what time we got here. Everything like was pretty fast, So you check yourself in on the little kiosk and it prints you out a ticket. Then you take the ticket to like the first check-in window, and the girl gave us the application we needed. What took so long, it kind of held us up because I was actually unprepared. I thought he needed 2 proof of addresses, but that's not the case. The parent needs to show 2 proof of addresses. So I had to go through my bank statement and my gas bill online. Thankfully, I have it like online where I could pay it online. And then I was able to email those 2 pieces with my name and my address to them. They printed it out for me. And they actually had to even fill out all the paperwork. So, I mean, it's his first time filling out any kind of formal document. So it kind of took him a little while. I had to explain little things to him. But, so he filled out his paperwork. I had to show my ID. So make sure the adult has their ID, their license. I had to give them the 2 proofs of residency for me. I used my gas bill and my bank statements. And then, so we waited for them to call his number, and she even told us, like, even if you're not done filling out the paperwork, just go to wherever window they tell you to go to. So we did. We had to go to number 5. We went to number 5. He gave all his paperwork. We had to fill out an affidavit stating that I was his mom. So I signed the bottom half and with my relationship to him, and then he's filled out the top part, and our addresses were the same. So it asked for his address, his email, his phone number. So I just put my email down for him, but it does ask you for 2 emergency contacts with their phone numbers. So I did me and his dad. He took a picture. He did his height and his weight. He kind of guessed because they didn't measure him, but he guessed. He filled out everything on his own. He signed it, everything. I did pay for it with my card. Here in Texas, for a minor, for an ID card, is $16. So that was easy. Let me see the printout they gave you, even. So they gave him a temporary ID. It's just a printout. And she said that he will get his real one in a couple weeks. It'll be mailed to the house. So let me just kind of cover up his personal information and show you what they gave him. It's like a little printout with his picture and everything. He had a little issue because his hair is long and she kept telling him to put his hair back, but you know. So they gave you like a whole printout like with your information, and this is exactly what his little ID card's gonna look like. One other thing I want to add that he did need, and this was kind of like a last minute decision to take it, he needed his school ID. So thankfully we grabbed his school ID on the way out of the house. It does not have his picture, it just literally has his name on it, but she scanned that. She scanned my ID, and then she took the two copies of the addresses, and then she also scanned his birth certificate and his social security number, his card. So she scanned all those things and then gave me back my originals. Do you want to say anything about your experience getting an identification card, even? Was it easy? It was okay, right? I just had to tell you what some of the things meant that you had to sign. Yeah, it was okay. So it was not hard. Anyone can come and do it. Make an appointment. We literally got there was nobody there, and when we walked out it was packed. Like the whole lobby was full of people. So I suggest maybe making your appointment early, and then you have your whole day to go do whatever you got to do. All right, guys, that's it for today. It's just a little information, whoever needs it. I hope this video was helpful. Maybe someone you know, or you or yourself, or you know, someone needs to know how do you get an ID card for a minor in the state of Texas. This is what I did. And oh, another thing is, when you check in on the little kiosk, it asks you to scan the barcode. So in the email you get, there's a barcode at the top, or you can check in with the phone number that you signed up for. So I signed it up under his phone number, so I had to enter his phone number, and then it found his appointment time. that's when it printed out the ticket. Just another FYI, okay? Just so you guys know, you're all well prepared. You know what to expect. You know what to bring. Just a little helpful hints for you guys, okay? All right, bye guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Give me a big thumbs up, all right? Give me like a big one.